Come look at my face. Tell me that I'm falling from my grace. If I stay awake, I'll be inside watching all the ashes burning down. I'm sleeping here from underground. A prayer, a savior, fulfilling my favors. I need some help right now. The world is getting way too loud. I don't wanna keep on living in hell. I don't wanna keep on living in hell. Shoot away my kind, knowing that I'll step out of my line. Trying all the time, kissing up to a monster that still holds on to my neck. It tells me I'm a fucking wreck. A prayer, a savior, fulfilling my favors. I need some help right now. The world is getting way too loud. I don't wanna keep on living in hell. A savior, fulfilling my favors. I need some help right now. The world is getting way too loud. I don't wanna keep on living in hell. I don't wanna keep on living in hell. In skies, oh how fast time flies. When I'm laying next to you, the world feels so soft. I'll radiate, colors bloom from gray. Let it saturate and put me under your spell. You're the only high I'm on, 'cause you are one phenomenon. A fire in your face can be my only form of clarity. When every hope inside me dies, you take my hand, show me the light. When there I feel like finally living on. You're one phenomenon. side. It's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot to tear down my pride. I don't want you ever, ever, ever leaving my shine. And so crime after crime, I confess on the vibe. I would rather keep my head high even if it's a lie. It's a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot to tear down my pride. I don't want you ever, ever, ever leaving my shine. Gonna be okay. These feelings will go away. Don't let it feed in your rage. Your new chapter awaits. No, you're not weak for crying. Emotions are all expiring. Time heals when everything flies fast. Bottoms up, let's drink sparkling champagne. Let's celebrate what made us go insane. What's life without a little bit of pain? I'm done. I'm tired of trying to run. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. An empty void inside you, hungry for high altitude, power above your own thoughts, stomach tied up in knots. They lie, they tell you what you wanna hear, sweet words pressed up against your ears. Breathe down an ongoing fear, got you hoping everything won't disappear. Let's celebrate even when it's all unclear. What's life without a little bit of tears? I'm done. I'm tired of trying to run. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun. At least it was fun. When we look back, we'll say at least it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
All the stars are angels falling here in the dark. Are angels falling. I'm in the dirt with the bodies in the garden of sin. A red alert, I'm a changeling shedding my skin. I like to flirt, take a bite of my apple, you wish.
It's your nose and pulses on your lure. You're so warm. Couldn't help but notice you're both from aggressive floor. Nose is your Nicky Wakey till day Matilda hee hee. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Hi, friends.
Avocados from Mexico.
Emotional damage. I wanna see who you become at night. Dark hair, shadow in my mind. I'm lost inside the void within your eyes. Don't wanna say goodnight. Don't know how to move on. We're running out of time. So love me until dawn. The past is off my mind. I've waited for so long to see your midnight eyes. So love me until dawn. So love me until the past is off my mind. I've waited for so long to see your midnight eyes. So love me until dawn. So love me until dawn. Abyss of our bond. I don't care if
My webcam was unplugged and I had to plug it in for the microphone.
dreaming of something that can be
I wanted to say something and I totally forgot what I wanted to say because like I realized my webcam wasn't plugged in, so you know I couldn't use the microphone, and the blue snowball one is just too far away and inconveniently located. So now what it was I wanted to say. Ag, why do I have such an old lady brain? Maybe maybe it'll come to me eventually. I don't know. Okie dokie. Enjoy dinner. I'm just trying to tidy up the sketch right now. Because the rough sketch is very, 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 very rough. Save before the computer explodes, because it does that sometimes. Oh yeah, also, I got some good news. Mike is giving me his old graphics card, because he got a new graphics card. So that means that I will be able to do VTubing and stuff a little better. Because before my computer would just get crashy washy, and like I could not have like WoW running and also VTube at the same time. Like it just wasn't possible. And also I couldn't use VBridger, which is like a program that makes your mouth and eyes and everything move better. Like it tracks your face a lot better. But like you had to have like ray tracing, which is something my graphics card cannot do. But the one that Mike is giving me can do that, so I should have like, you know, a mouth that actually moves correctly when I talk. So that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Also, I finished Chibi Amayame's arms and legs yesterday. I didn't stream it. I just kind of worked on it off stream like late at night. I just have to finish like the rest of her skirt, and then I think she'll be ready for me to bring into Live 2D to start like rigging her and learning how to animate her. And I'll stream the rigging process because I think it'd be hilarious for you guys, because you're probably gonna like laugh at me when I'm crying and like and being all confused and old lady brain and like, I don't understand what all these things are. This program is so confusing. Like I know I'm gonna be overwhelmed. So, it'll be entertaining for you guys. But I really do want to try to learn, you know, how to animate my art in Live 2D, because that's like a really, really good skill to have. And not to mention, if I, you know, get somewhat competent with the program, then I can start offering new art commissions where I do like a little Live 2D animation for them. I think like people would really love that. Like being able to see their characters move a little bit. I wouldn't do anything too crazy though, like for commissions, but you know, like maybe just having their eyes blink or their hair sway in the wind. You know, something simple. I think that'd be really fun. But we'll see. I'm old, so like learning new programs is not going to be easy for me. Even when I was young, learning new programs wasn't easy for me. We're gonna try. Alright. I think I got this axe down pretty good. That looks pretty slick so far. So yeah, I got the rough sketch underneath, and I'm gonna go over it and like tidy it up. Also, I added the little fall leaves to the corner of my screen. And when Halloween comes, I got this guy. I gotta like move the pumpkin a little higher up. Or move my donation bar thing. Where's my donation bar? I gotta move that down. Let's see. Alert. Donation goal. Yeah, let's move that. Move it under the pumpkin. I'm doing a lot better this month, thank God, financially. Because I've been getting a lot of commissions from you guys, so thank you, thank you. I just paid my taxes before I went live too, so you know, I'm staying on the up and up with the IRS and New York State, so they ain't gonna come knocking on my door. Of course, you know, now I'm broke because they took all my money, but hey, at least my taxes are paid. Woohoo! And I think I have enough to pay the rest of my bills, so yeah, fingers crossed. We're squeaking by this month. August wasn't so good, but September's looking up, so. I don't know why though, August seems like it's always a bad month. Cause like, I looked at the past 5 years and August is always one of my lowest earning months. I'm gonna guess it's cause like, people are on vacations and stuff, so they're not like, spending money on art. I don't know. Don't know, but because now I have like all this data of income over the course of 5 years, I can start to kind of plan for the slow months. So like maybe like when August comes and also December when Christmas time comes, that's another really slow month. I can like plot some other means, I guess, of bringing in money. Because commissions don't really come in during those months, so I don't know. When I do get my VTuber avatar done, I want to do what I'm going to be calling, like, interactive art streams, and I'll probably, you know, have a catchier name than that, because I want people to be interested, but when I say interactive, these are some ideas that I've been kicking around for like years, okay? So the idea is if people donate bits, it'll be like control the art, like take control of the artist. So like for example, I don't have any prices set obviously, but like, you know, donate X number of bits, and I have to draw with my non-dominant hand for like 20 minutes. Or I have to draw with the picture upside down. Or I have to draw with a blindfold on, so like I can't even see what I'm drawing. You know, stuff like that. That would be fun. And then also, you know, we can have like people doing drawing requests, or like I have to add certain elements to the drawing. So I imagine it could be like really silly, but very entertaining to, you know, have people basically take control of the artist and see what kind of chaos comes of it. And obviously, like, the art that I do on those streams isn't going to be commissions, because that would just be like, you know, pain for me to have people paying money for me to ruin my client's art. Let's see, there's an artist I follow who has it so people can make plushies rain down on her avatar. Oh man, I like the streams where they have it where you can throw stuff at the person. Like, I don't know like what kind of plugin that is, but like you can throw like fruit and vegetables or plushies or whatever, and they like bounce off your head and stuff. Like, this is all stuff I gotta look into. Like, I know Code Miko has it where people can throw stuff at her, and people can even like actually get into her stream as like Pepes and whatnot. Her stream's pretty like incredibly interactive, and I have no idea how she set it up like that, but I could definitely learn a lot from her. Mike just got home from work. He told me he had, how did he say it? He had the most quote-unquote what the fuck day at the post office today. So I eagerly await him to tell me the story of what his day was like. But I think right now he probably just died on the couch downstairs, so can't blame him.
Sun fading, sky gazing, stars are the jewels of the night. Hidden behind
Let's see. Did the other hand have a sewn-on finger, or was it just one hand? Oh yeah, the thumb, but you don't see it in this angle. I've face planted on couches in my life. Ah, we love our couch. Our love seat is like really broken. And I had like my friend, or it was my niece actually. She was like visiting, and then like I sat on it and it just like went crunch, crunch, crunch because I thought I could fix the broken love seat by, you know, putting a really stupidly thin piece of plyboard under the cushions. And I broke the plyboard. It was broken and I broke it more. And my dad's like, why'd you get such a thin piece of wood? And I'm like, I don't know, I thought it would hold up. Guess not. That, like, our couch is kind of broken too, because it's like a spring broke. Like, we got our love seat from somebody that, like, threw it out. And it's the funny thing is that it matches our couch. Like, it's literally part of the same set. And I got the couch off of, like, I don't know, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or something a long time ago for like $100. So it's an old couch. I mean, we've had it almost 10 years now, and it's seen better days, but it's still very comfy, so I love our couch. We call it an SCP. Yeah. We call the couch an SCP. The curiously comfy couch. The seriously what's the other word? Scrumptious sofa. Because like we joke that like once you sit on it, it claims you. So that's how its SCP powers work. Like it makes you fall asleep no matter what. Like you can't defeat this couch. The curiously comfy couch. Yeah, I like that some SCPs are just silly, like the vending machine that like never goes empty or something. You know, like silly, weird stuff like that. Like they're not harmful or dangerous. They're just kind of anomalous curiosities. I accidentally played one probably copyright song. I don't know if YouTube's gonna take my video down. Because YouTube's really strict about that. Twitch will like just automatically mute the parts of the video where there's copyright music, but like YouTube will be like, nah, we're taking your VOD down. I wish YouTube would just like do what Twitch does, and it, like if there's copyright music, just mute the part of the video that has it, you know? Because then I could just like listen to whatever I want to listen to while I'm streaming, which would be nice. I mean, you know, I try to pick copyright-free stuff that I do enjoy, but I do get tired of it after a while, you know? I want to listen to more variety. And, you know, there's a lot of oldies and songs that I absolutely love that I wish I could listen to while I'm streaming, but copyright. Trying to make it look like the flesh is a ripping off the muscles. YouTube has been getting in trouble lately. How copyright strike heavy they've been. Yeah, I also heard that YouTube like shifted over to like an AI moderator. So it's been like taking people's videos down for no reason, and also if you watch something that YouTube deems as like for kids or whatever, it like will automatically restrict you. So I guess if you like to watch cartoons, YouTube will assume that you're underaged, and then it won't like show you videos for like mature audiences or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff, like people getting copyright struck and people getting their videos basically ghosted or demonetized, just all kinds of stuff. Cause yeah, AI. Like, they don't got real people reviewing their content anymore, it's all just AI. Man, look at that beefy arm. Holy cow. Even before that, they were starting to copyright strike videos where the creators had the original creator's permission to use that audio or video. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's so crazy. That's awful. And I heard like they would do that too on videos where like if there's even like half of a second of a clip, like usually, you know, for I think fair use or something, you have a limit, like you're only allowed to like play a clip for a couple of seconds or something before, you know, you get copyright struck. So like there's people who are reviewing anime and stuff, and they're getting in trouble for having like clips that are like 3 seconds long. I'm like, how are we supposed to do any kind of like reviews or parody or anything if everything gets copyright struck? So I don't know. I mean, at least, you know, the stuff that I stream to YouTube is just me doing art, so like I'm not like a React person, you know, that makes React videos, which some people's reaction videos can be kind of lazy, where they literally just watch a video wholesale and then occasionally pause it and make a comment, where, you know, they are basically yoinking somebody else's content. But some React videos are entertaining though. Like, I watch some YouTubers who do pause stuff a lot, and they do give really cool commentary on whatever it is they're watching. But, yeah, YouTube's getting a little crazy. It's insane, and the anime studios don't even want it copyright struck. Like, they consider reactions, reviews, and abridged series free advertising. Yeah, like, technically it is, you know? Like, a lot of creators actually don't mind, you know, their stuff being reviewed and watched because, like, it draws more attention to them. And that's what people want. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like, you know, I did post one YouTube video. Let me see how it's doing, actually, because I'm just kind of curious. I don't think my video is really getting a lot of attention. You know, like, what's annoying about YouTube now is, like, if you want to monetize your videos, you have to have like 1,000 subscribers nowadays. It didn't used to be that way. Like, when I first made my YouTube channel, I was able to like install Google AdSense and, like, you know, make some money. I mean, it wasn't a lot. It was like a couple of cents, but hey, I was able to monetize my videos way back in the day. Let's see, when did I... 2007, February 15th, 2007. That's how old my YouTube channel is. Oh my god, let me see. 2025 minus 2007. Wow, my YouTube channel's 18 years old. I did, like, the videos that I originally had up were kind of cringe, you know? So I deleted them many years ago. It was a hand-drawn fan art animation of Sesshomaru and Kagome kissing with some TATU music playing in the background, which now would definitely be copyright struck. And then I had a hand-drawn animated video of my Naruto roleplay character from back then, from Second Life. Her name was Ayame. And that one was pretty cool. I think I might have had some Naruto music in the background of that. But I don't know, like, over the years, he has better taste than Kagome. Well, you know what? I would rather he be with Kagome than Rin. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, the Yashahime canon really bothers me tremendously. That just grosses me out. Maybe it's a cultural difference, but, like, I saw Sesshomaru as Rin's father, okay? Like, and she was just a little kid, and he was like way older than her, and I don't know, it seems wrong on so many levels. And you know, the thing that really gets me is Rumiko Takahashi like actually signed off on that. Like, I think they got her approval for it. But yeah, as far as I know, Yashahime isn't actually canon. So, thank God. I watched a little bit of it, but I just can't wrap my brain around that one. I'm like, nah. Just, ugh. There's a lot wrong with the show. Yeah, I don't know. I think I watched, like, maybe the first episode a little bit ago, and I don't know. It didn't jive with me at all. And I love Inuyasha. Like, that was one of my favorite, you know, anime series ever of all time. But yeah. So, you know what? In my mind, Sesshomaru is not with Rin. When I was young, I used to ship Sesshomaru and Kagome. So, yeah, that was my pairing. Like, I don't know who else to ship them with. I mean, maybe Koga. I like the yaoi shipping, but Koga probably wouldn't get along with him well. I like the Koga Inuyasha ship. I thought that one was kind of fun. But yeah. Who would you ship Seshi with? Or is he just too good to ever be with anybody? Kaguya. Oh, I can actually see that. Okay, quick TLDR of all the wrongness. Sesshomaru with Rin. It was Sesshomaru just dumps his kids in the woods as babies. Oh my god. No main character activates her demon blood by putting on makeup from Inuyasha's human mom. What? What the fuck? The whole premise is dumb. Oh my god. Well, you just sealed it for me that I don't think I ever want to watch that show. Oh no. I don't know. What did they do? Yeah, like, you know, I watched, like I said, the first episode and I was already horrified. So I was like, yeah. Butchered Inuyasha worse than the dub ever did. Oh my god. Yeah. I always watched Inuyasha subtitled too. Like, I just could not stand the dub. At least it wasn't as bad as the Sailor Moon dub. Wait, which Sailor Moon dub though? Because like, I'll be honest, I have a soft spot for the freaking Deke dub of Sailor Moon because that was the one I grew up with. Where, you know, they gave the characters all like English names and like Molly, you know, she had like that Brooklyn accent. Oh no, the Sweet Home Alabama special. Oh my god, when that came out, I swear, I was like horrified because, like, you know, obviously we had internet back then. So even though there, you know, it took so many years before like the rest of Sailor Moon ever aired, and not even Sailor Stars, because they weren't gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole. I was like, I know that they're not cousins. Oh, that was so bad. I can't believe they made them cousins. Like, oh, they're cousins that are like looking at each other intensely and lovingly, holding each other's hands. Yeah, they're cousins. Oh my god. What was worse is they did not change most of their interactions, so you know them cousins did some things. Yeah. Yeah. That was so icky. At least now though, like with all the, you know, remastering and remakes, they can finally like put it out there the way it was meant to be seen. And they did finally bring over Sailor Stars, because I knew, like, you know, with the freaking, oh my god, what were they called? The ones who would change from male to female and stuff like that. And then also there was like the naked battle at the very end with Galactia. Like, I just knew that America wasn't ready for it. This is like, they're never gonna bring this over. But they finally did. Like, you can get it on Blu-ray now, so. I still haven't watched Sailor Stars yet, but, like, I know about it. Yeah, I saw some of Sailor Moon Crystal. You wanna know my only critique of Sailor Moon Crystal? Is that they did everything with, like, purple color holds for some reason. This is an art critique. So, I don't know, they animated it with the line arts. Either the line arts are, like, red or, like, a reddish purple color. And it looks nice on some things, but, like, on, like, Ray's hair, it just doesn't work because her hair is black. So they should have made the line art for her hair black. That's just me, you know, like, the line arts would, like, bleed out a little bit. And on certain colors, like, it just didn't work. But that's just, you know, my opinion as an artist. Because, like, I like that the style of the animation actually matches the character style in the manga from Naoko Takeuchi. So I thought that was, like, a really nice, you know, that they tried to be more true to the manga. But yeah, I did think it, like, most anime, I don't think most anime really uses color holds typically. Like, usually they just go with, like, black line art, but the thing that they do is they make their lines really, really thin. Like, have you ever seen Valdir's, you know, World of Warcraft cel-shaded art? Like, how he gets it to look just like out of an anime? Oh my god. So yeah, a lot of anime does that, where it does black line art, but the lines are insanely thin and fine, so that, like, the color makes it almost look like the lines have, you know, color holds and three-dimensional depth to it. And that's why I love cel shading style, because I love that. Like, Valdir's got it down, you know? Like, he's a master of the cel shade and how to add the filters on top and make it look soft and atmospheric. Like, I really wish, you know, he could teach me. Like, how do you do this, senpai? I need to learn. I mean, I kind of have some ideas, you know, how he does it. Because I've watched a few of his, like, videos and stuff. But still, like, I want to know how. Letting Mike know there's taco meat in the fridge. I made nachos today. They were so good. I had to go through my fridge earlier today because you know how I've been doing the nutrition class, so I have so many vegetables. So I went through the fridge and like some of the veggies were like just starting to go. So I was like, oh, I need to like hurry up and cook these into something. So like I peeled away anything that was bad. Like I had some kale, I threw away any of the leaves that were starting to get yellow. And I went through and chopped up everything that was good, and I made like a tomatillo salsa with green peppers and onions and garlic. And oh my god, it came out so good. And I put them on nachos today with like the meat and the refried beans and cheese and sour cream, and oh man, it was amazing. Holy guacamole. Would have been nice if I had guacamole, but I didn't have guacamole. I made taco rice bowls for dinner last night. Taco meat, rice, Mexican cheese blend, and mild taco sauce. Ooh. Can't go wrong with that. That sounds so good. I also have like a whole, like another cabbage in there. They keep giving me so many cabbages. My cabbages! So I'm like trying to figure out, you know, what to make with the cabbage to make it interesting. Like I could make maybe cabbage soup or something. I also like sauteed cabbage. You are the last airbender meme, yeah. I have cabbages coming out of my ears. But I do love cabbage. Like, I could eat cabbage, like, all the time. Like, they've given me red cabbage. I've gotten, like, 3 huge green cabbages so far. I love the bok choy cabbage, Napa cabbage, you name it. All cabbage is valid and delicious and good. And nutritious.
Calm down, it's gonna be okay. These feelings will go away. Don't let it feed in your rage. Your new chapter awaits. No, you're not weak for crying. Emotions are all expired.
Oh, speaking of the last airbender meme, in Target they actually have a figurine of the cabbage guy. I think it was like $8. I've never been a cabbage fan. My Irish ancestors are spinning in their graves. Romaine lettuce. Oh, I love romaine. Doo-doo-doo. This is coming out really good so far. From rough sketch to slightly less rough sketch, more like clean line art. I just like took off the rough sketch and like floating nipples. He has floating nipples. Looks so funny. Oh my god, Mike just sent me this gif that's got me laughing. Hang on, I'm gonna send it to you. It's funny. I've seen people do this prank where they put this giant like roach onto people who are sleeping, and then they wake up and they're like flailing around trying to get it off, and they just get more tangled with it. That would probably freak me out, because I do have a really bad fear of insects. We actually got a little, like, a roach toy for Bibble, but I'm always afraid that one of these days Mike's gonna use it against me, like, to prank me. So, like, when Bibble's not playing with it, I hide it, because I don't want Mike to get ideas, you know? Because he loves to do that. Like, he loves to get me to, like, scream, because he loves scaring me. He's a prankster. My ass would burn my house down trying to kill it. Oh my god. If I had to rank my, like, top tier of insects that I'm terrified of, like, I would put bed bugs as number one. Like, bed bugs are the most terrifying insect ever to live on this planet, in my humble opinion. Because it's like, they're eating you when you're sleeping, like drinking your blood and living like in your bedding. And then if the infestation gets really bad, then they're everywhere. They're like behind your pictures, in your clothes, in every crack and crevice of every single thing. They even get into your electronics, and they're extremely hard to kill because they're like resistant to pesticides. And the only real ways to get rid of them is like a lot of diatomaceous earth dust and like heat treatment. So, and I had to deal with them back in my old apartment building because somebody up on the floor above me, the 7th floor, got like bed bugs, and I guess they didn't report it, and it got really, really bad, and they got like into the walls. So like they started coming out into my bathtub because they were falling down through the ceiling, like from, like, you know, the fan vent thingy that's in the bathroom ceiling. They were like falling into my apartment, into the bathtub from that like ceiling fan ventilation thing. And then they were also like crawling out from under the toilet. Like they were literally crawling along the pipes in between the walls and coming in. And I was like beyond terrified. I literally sealed everything I owned into like zip up plastic bags, like all my clothes and everything. And then I had to buy these climb up interceptors to put, you know, on the base of my bed, like underneath each of the feet of my bed, so that they couldn't get into my bed. And then I was always so paranoid because I was like, what if when I'm sleeping, my blanket, like, falls off and touches the floor and creates a bridge and they climb up my blanket? Or what if they climb onto the wall, up the ceiling, and then they dive bomb onto me from the ceiling? So, like, there's no real protection. Like, they're gonna get me no matter what. That was what I had to live with. And there's actually a freaking picture of me on the internet holding up a bag with bed bugs in it. Because I was in, like, the news. Because I reported the housing authority for it. Because, at the time we had a director of housing that didn't want to deal with it. Like, when I emailed him and I said, look, I literally have bed bugs, like, invading my apartment from somebody else's apartment. And the director guy is like, oh, well, you have to deal with it yourself. Like, everybody has to treat their own units. And I was like, yeah, no, there's something called a warranty of habitability. Like, you literally cannot, let this entire building become infested. Because, like, number one, we're all low income and this is HUD housing. So, we don't have thousands of dollars to individually hire pest control companies to come in to every single unit and treat for bed bugs. So, yeah, that was nasty. And then, like, apparently, I don't remember, I think I had, like, a friend or something who was like, yo, you should go to the media with this, or somebody went to the media with it. Like, it got blown open so wide that it was, like, all over the news in our town that our building was infested with bed bugs, and that the director guy wasn't doing anything about it, because, like, the bed bugs were not just infesting the building, but also the town. Like, they were finding bed bugs, like, in the public library and stuff, because obviously, they hitchhike on people. So, like, if you don't take care of it in this huge building, everybody that lives in this building that gets infested can be bringing them around town to the movie theater, the library, like, any public places. So this is, like, a serious problem for everybody. So, finally, the HUD housing director broke down and had to hire a pest company. And by then, it was, like, literally too late. They came in and they had to treat, like, every single unit. And I think there was, like, over 900 units in this apartment building. So, this cost HUD a lot of money. And, this happened probably, like, 2010, maybe? And I actually heard that to this day, that building is still infested with bed bugs. Like, the pest control people have told me they're constantly going over there treating for bed bugs. Like, they've never gotten rid of them. They even renovated that entire building. Like, they gutted it, and they still can't get rid of the bed bugs because they're in between the walls, and they can, like, live for years. Like, they can be dormant without food for a really long time. So I'm so glad that we got out of there. Like, when they were doing the renovations, that's why they moved us. And we were only supposed to be here temporarily, but, like, they didn't have any more one bedrooms for us to go back to when they finished the renovations. So they just let us stay here. And I'm like, thank God, I ain't going back. But, like, ever since dealing with that, I've always been so paranoid. Like, I would literally have nightmares. I had a nightmare of a giant bed bug that was, like, the size of, like, Barney the dinosaur. And it was coming after me, and it was gonna, like, suck my blood until I was dead. Because this thing was so huge, like... It really affected me, man. Like, I remember I was taping up every single crack and every crevice in the apartment. I was using, like, peppermint and eucalyptus oils to try and like deter them. Everything was covered in diatomaceous earth dust. Oh my god, it was so awful. So awful. Yeah, that was a really bad nightmare. 'Cause I mean, imagine like one giant bed bug, and it can just drink gallons and gallons of blood, and we only have like 6 pints of that stuff, so that would have been fatal. So yeah, if I had to rank, you know, the bugs I'm most scared of, bed bugs are number 1. Number 2, let's see, what would be number 2? Because it's like, there's mosquitoes and fleas that are up there. I think I'm gonna say fleas for number 2. Because, like, I've had... Funny story, when I lived in that same apartment, when I didn't have any pets other than my fish, I ended up getting a flea infestation from a guy that I know. This old man who is a pastor. His dog apparently was infested with fleas, and his dog died, and all the fleas like migrated to him. And now this guy, you know, I'm not naming names, but you know, he didn't really live in like the cleanest of conditions, and I think he didn't know that like after the dog dies, you still have to treat your apartment for fleas. Like, the fleas aren't just gonna disappear and go away, like they're gonna eat you. And he was a vector for them, so like one day I gave him a ride in my car, and that was all it took to get my apartment infested. Like, he didn't even come in my apartment, he literally just rode in my car. And then the next thing I know, I have like all these bites on my legs, and my legs are like super itchy, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then one day I saw a flea, and I was like, no way. Yeah, so had to call housing and get the pest control company again. That was fun. So yeah, flea infestation, and I don't even have a cat or a pet that has, you know, can possibly get fleas. So that was my number 2. Like, basically my top 3 bugs that I hate are bugs that suck your blood and can spread disease, and also I'm just really allergic to them. So anytime I get bitten by any kind of bug like that, I get like really bad reaction. Like welts, hives, swelling, really bad swelling. So it's mightily unpleasant. So yeah, my 3rd most hated bug would be mosquitoes, for the same reason. Just mosquito bites are incredibly uncomfortable. Like, they take forever to heal, and I get really allergic, bad reactions. And plus there's the risk of getting, like, you know, West Nile virus, malaria, you know. Just terrible. Mosquitoes are terrible, evil, horrible little things. But I know that, you know, all these insects apparently serve some kind of purpose in the ecosystem, even though I hate them. So, let's see what else. So yeah, we got bed bugs, fleas, mosquitoes. I would say my next most hated insect underneath that would be wasps and hornets. I'm just gonna lump them together, because oh boy, did I have to deal with them. Yellow jackets, wasps, and hornets. I'm just gonna lump them all together. Little, mean, sting you multiple times just because, you know, you looked at them funny. Nasty little things. Don't like them. And also when I'm outside just trying to sit there on my step and look at my garden and chill, they're like swarming me, and I hate it. Hello!
I just now got up.
Yay!
The mic messaged me too, but
Oh, hang on, let me mute.
oh.
I'm muting Mike, guys.
That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a somewhere between the O's and ones. That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a drum.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, Mike got home from work, so he went into his room. Afraid of wasps, genuine phobia. Yeah, like so what happened to me this summer, as you guys probably know, you know, if you look at the Discord server, is we had a nest in the side of our building. And apparently the housing maintenance people thought, oh, it'd be a brilliant idea to just, you know, take a bottle of caulk and plug up the holes where they were going in and out. And, you know, they didn't think, hey, maybe we should, like, actually spray and kill these things first before we plug up the hole to their nest. Because now you have up to 2,000 angry yellow jackets stuck in the wall that can't get out, and then you have all the workers that are coming back and can't get in. And this is literally right next to the playground, so there's children that could get stung. But the worst of it is that they were getting in to my kitchen because they were finding holes in the walls and coming into the apartment because they gotta find some way to get out. So they rerouted themselves and they were coming out from my kitchen cabinets and they were swarming my windows, and we literally had like 30 of them in my apartment. And some of them were, you know, flying across the kitchen into the living room. They were attracted to the windows. So I killed a bunch near the living room window. There were some on the kitchen rugs by the stove and the sink. And, you know, so one of them was on my paper towels. So, like, you know, it was morning time and I was making Mike breakfast and I just, like, went to the roll of paper towels to grab one, and oh, hello, there's a freaking yellow jacket sleeping on the paper towels. Oh my god, it was so horrible. So scary. And then I had to wait for them to get the pest company there, so I had to, like, literally murder all of these things by myself, and I was so scared. Oh my god. So I had to, like, very carefully move everything away from the window, and then I had like a can of Raid and I just went to town on them, boy. Killed them all. No survivors. Yeah, that was like literally just last month. So scary. Love how massive Bracken is. Thank you. I think I did a pretty good job. I know you like them super duper muscly, but like I do have my limits because I want things to look anatomically believable. So like I know some of the art you reference, there's like multiple lumps and bumps, but I'm trying to make it like real muscles. Like I don't know why some people draw like 6 lumps going around their biceps, because the muscles like aren't like that, you know? So when I draw muscles, I make them based on real anatomy and like looking at real muscle builders who can get pretty dang bulky. And yeah, I try to make it more believable and not like silly. You know, I feel like when it gets too big, it gets a little like just silly. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it gets beyond belief, I think, is the best way to say it. Like when the muscles get like so big that they're beyond belief, it's silly to me anyway. I know like a lot of people like that kind of stuff, but I'm a stickler for like good anatomy, believable anatomy, plausible anatomy. Like that's why I don't even like it when I get people who want me to draw like female characters with exaggerated proportions, like, huge butt, huge like size Z tits. I'm like, nah. I think that would hurt her back. I think we'll not do that. I mean, I'm very much of like give my clients what they want, but I also make suggestions to my clients like make it look better like this. Let's see. Why is this thing recording your voice? Huh? What you mean? What's recording my voice? Let's see, Savannah says, had paper wasps that made a nest on our pool when I lived in New York. And they made a nest on the eaves of my local music center where I had lessons. So we had to be careful using our above ground pool. And the trigger of my phobia was being stung in the neck twice at the music center. Then twice in the wrist when I was leaving. Ever since I go into panic near wasps and lockup. Oh man. It has auto dictate on? Huh. I didn't know Twitch can do that. I have no idea. That must be something on your end, I think. Right? I don't know what that is. It's recording your voice as I type. It's my... Oh, it's your iPad. Okay. Because I was going to say, like, is that something on my end? Like, I've never heard of a setting like that. Also, you're like really brave to take your iPad in the tub. I'd be so afraid. Like I do bring my phone and I like put it on a shelf because I'm always afraid of dropping it in the water, or getting it wet. Oh, okay. I forget. Sorry, I got so focused on drawing. So let's see. Okay, so for my tier list of horrible insects that I hate, we have bed bugs, fleas, mosquitoes, wasps, hornets, and yellow jackets. Next under that, this one is gonna be kind of silly, and you guys are probably gonna laugh at me, but I hate beetles, like June bugs. You know those like nasty just beetles that come out in the summer? I hate them with a passion because they fly into my hair. One time I was wearing a skirt and one of them like got under my skirt and was like on my belly. And like I was driving and I felt something like scratchy like on my belly. And oh my god, I swear to god I could have crashed the car. Like, oh, I cannot take beetles on me. Like crawling in my hair, on me. Like they always get on me and I cannot handle beetles. They scare me so much. I don't know why. There's something about them that just deeply freaks me out. And then, let's see, after beetles, the next bug that I hate is stink bugs. They also freak me out a lot. And also there's the added bonus of like they can release their stinky stink bomb. You know, like if you mess with them or, you know, you're trying to kill them, they release their stink and then it attracts more of them. And they just like invade everywhere. And also, I recently heard something that's gonna give all of you nightmares. So apparently there's a bug called the assassin bug. And like, it can carry a parasite. And it also is a bug that looks like a stink bug, kind of. And it sucks your blood. So not only does it have that going for it, just like the bed bugs, mosquitoes, and fleas, it's a blood sucker, but it can give you a freaking parasite that can literally kill you. Like the parasite can go into your heart, and it's like these little microscopic things that are so tiny that it's hard for them to even find it in your blood. But it's like super serious and super bad and dangerous. And like if you find an assassin bug, you're like supposed to report it because they're really, really, really bad and really dangerous. And apparently they're in the southern states. As far as I've seen, they're not in New York yet, but they have made their way up to Pennsylvania. So I am definitely getting like afraid that they'll get up here. But I know that the winters up here are pretty harsh, so I don't think that they'll survive. But like, yeah, when I saw that video, it really scared me. Like, I do not want those things anywhere around here. At all. So yeah, look up assassin bugs, and if you ever see one, just like kill it. Kill it on sight and report it. And be very careful, guys. For those of you that are in, you know, Texas and whatever, like southern states, Florida, any warm state, they're bad news. I forget what the parasite is called. I'll have to like Google it. But yeah, ever since I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to ever see one of those. Alright, we're getting near the leg portion. And then after that, I gotta do the sketchy shading lines, but he's getting close to done. We're more than halfway there. Woo! Oh, and then after I'm done, I have to feed Mike. I am going to give him nachos. Because I made homemade tomatillo salsa today, and it's so good, and I had it on nachos, and I was like, whoa. I don't think I've ever had tomatillos before, but I got them from my nutrition class, you know, so it was really cool, because I'm getting to try, like, new stuff. And they're, like, really tasty. They look like little green tomatoes. And they're really good. So, I gotta say, I discovered something new and I like it. I gave him a not very modest bulge. I was like, yeah. Like, if you're bulky, everything's big. It's still safe for work, though, so we're all good. Man, I'm getting hungry again, too. So I think when I'm done with this, I'm not only going to make nachos for Mike, but I'm going to have myself a second plate of nachos. Yum, yum. Or I'll have a salad. Yeah, salad would be good, because I have, like, a lot of lettuce that I really need to eat. I just, like, I'm kind of overwhelmed by how many vegetables I get every Thursday, so I'm just like, oh my god, I really gotta, like, get creative, you know? And eat them up. But the good news, guys, is I've lost 5 pounds so far. Because I've been eating, like, really, really healthy. And I've been trying to, like, go out and walk. And get a little exercise. So, so far it's going well. You know, slow progress, but progress nonetheless. I'm trying to think if there's any more insects that need to go on my tier list of most hated. I think I pretty much... Oh, wait. I got one more. Biting flies. Like the horse flies or whatever. When I'm at the lake, those darn things. Oh, man, I hate them. And again, blood-sucking. Most of the insects I hate are blood-sucking. I also don't like roaches, but not because, you know, they bite you or anything, but they're just really creepy looking, and I would be really upset if my house was full of, like, roaches. Like, that's a no-go for me. Disgusting. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers my list. So, bed bugs, fleas. Oh wait, we should throw ticks in there too. I've never really had to deal with ticks, but like the very thought of them brings me terror because of like Lyme disease and stuff. And also, you know, they suck your blood and they like bury their little mouth parts into your skin and get stuck to you, and I'm like, oh my god, that's just horrible. So yeah, I would put ticks pretty high up there too if it was something I've actually had to deal with. But I don't like walk into tall grass and shrubbery and stuff because I'm like really, really afraid of ticks. And Lyme disease and whatever. I don't want to deal with them. They're just awful. So yeah. Bed bugs, fleas, mosquitoes, wasps and hornets, beetles, roaches, and ticks. And also somewhere in there is the the assassin bug and the oh my god, stink bugs. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's my phobia. Like any of those bugs just ruins my day. Do 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 do. So yeah, that's my bug tier list. Surprisingly, I am not afraid of spiders though. I know they're not insects, they're arachnids, but like I was always taught from the time I was a little kid that like spiders eat the bad bugs, you know? Like don't kill the spider, it'll eat the bad bugs. And that in my mind was enough for me to like spiders. I'm like, okay, you guys are cool. Cause I'm afraid of all the other bugs, but you eat them, so you're my friend, you know? And thus, you know, I've had a respect for spiders, and like whenever, you know, I get one in my apartment, I try to catch it, leave it alive, and then set it free outside. Or I just like let it be, you know. I don't know what happened to Fiona Webb though. That was my little car spider that was living in my side view mirror. Maybe she fell off or something, or she just finally got fed up with me destroying her web every day and she decided to leave. Because she built it in kind of a bad spot, so every time, you know, I had to go somewhere, the wind of driving the car would, like, destroy her web. And she made some really beautiful webs. Like, she was a orb weaver spider. And one time I even found a jumping spider, and it was so cute. I know you're probably like, how in the world can a spider be cute? But trust me, jumping spiders are actually really cute. They look just like those peacock spiders that, like, you know, fan out their butts and have all those pretty colors and whatever. You know, they don't look very threatening or scary, basically. So I'm just glad that at least there's something I don't have a phobia of. Alright, I just gotta thicken up the lines around his head. And then I can do sketchy shading lines. You know what he reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of those, like, the trolls in World of Warcraft that are like berserker trolls that are like super duper beefy muscly. He's like if a night elf could become berserker night elf. Cause he's that like super muscly. I gotta get on WoW sometime and do my trading posts. I really, really, really hope Midnight is gonna be, like, very Blood Elf centric. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing people in Silvermoon. Like, Silvermoon revamped and, like, a playable zone. And, like, areas where Horde and Alliance can be there, like a neutral faction thing. Like, I'm actually really, really excited for that. They're like, hey guys, welcome to my home. Because, like, literally that's where Amma lives. Wait, they're already there? Is that if you, like, pre-purchase the new expansion? Or did they already revamp Silvermoon before the expansion came out? They probably could. Trolls and night elves are related. True. Low-key want to DP that Midnight character now. Map scan of Silver Moon City and you see the sea. Really? Wait, like, is Silver Moon cross-faction already? Like, are there areas where other... Really? Oh my god, I have to log on. I have to see. People are in my home? It's just elf players. Oh, only elves? So, like, okay, I got a question. Can void elves go into Silver Moon? Because remember how there was the whole, like, Illyria can't be there because of the risk of her corrupting the Sunwell? And that's why, like, the void elves had to leave and stuff? Like, how are they gonna explain that? Are they gonna, like, retcon the void elf lore? Like, yeah, you guys can come in now. We're not worried about, you know, corruption to the Sunwell from your voidiness. I've seen orcs and trolls in Silver Moon, and I was there on my blue dragon for an RP plot. Now, is this Moonguard Silver Moon? Or Wormrest Accord Silver Moon? Oh my god! Oh my god, that's my server! Okay, guys, I gotta log on. But I should probably finish this first before I get distracted. Because I'm almost done. I just have to, like, sign it and do the sketchy shading lines and then my little bloopy things in the background. And write his name on here. So I'm gonna stay, like, focused. I mean, I guess I could log in. I'll log in, but I'm gonna, like, not get too distracted in WoW. I want to see. Hang on a sec, I gotta minimize this. I gotta minimize everything. Okay. Who wants to feel old? Mario is 40 years old. Oh my god, dude. Mario is only 1 year older than me. So, like, it came out in 1985? Or did it come out in 86 before August, before I was born? Holy moly. Oh man, WoW has to update. I haven't logged into WoW in, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 2.5, 3 weeks, so I'm not going to be able to get on right away. It's so slow. I gotta put game capture World of Warcraft, okay. Wait. I swear I saw you on Amalthea when I was in Silver Moon City for the RP thing. Well, if the name is Amalthea, that's not me, because I'm Amalthera. Thara. Let's see. NES Super Mario Bros. Came out in 1981. Oh. There is someone with a close name to hers. I keep seeing her myself and thinking it's Amal. That is a really close name. But yeah, I haven't been on WoW in like over 2 weeks because I did my trading post stuff. And I think I left my character in... I don't know, I might have left her in Orgrimmar. But, like, I do go to Silver Moon because, like, Amma literally lives there. Like, she lives in Murder Row. Like, the Silver Moon Inn is canonically Amalthera's house. So, it's gonna be so nice to actually see people there. Oh my god, I can invite people over. Everybody come to my house. Okay, the game is done updating, so I can finally get on. Running the Silver Moon City now just to be able to boop. Yay! Now, when the new expansion comes out, do you know, like, what part of Quel'Thalas is gonna allow Alliance players? Because I heard it's gonna be like a cross-faction hub. So I just want to, like, know if that's true. Would they be able to go to Murder Row so they could hang out? Like, come to my house? And I know they're gonna have player housing, but it's like, you know, I've always lived at the Silver Moon Inn. Like, that's Amma's home. So. Alright, we loading. Loading. I might as well pick up my tendies, too, while I'm at it. Since, yep, I'm in Orgrimmar. Give me my tendies! Woo! Okay, what do we get this month? A mount? Oh, that's cool. It's like a griffin with, like, cool glowy green feather tips. That's neat. I dig it. Anyway, I'm on my way to Silver Moon, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I promise. I will not let myself get too distracted. Because this, you know, the sketch is really close to done. Silver Moon! I loved when Silver Moon RP was hopping on Warm Rust Accord. Like, I was always there, man. That's actually where my free sketch and my streaming began. It was Silver Moon on Warm Rust Accord. When I was like, hey, I'll draw your characters for free if you watch my stream. It literally all started here. Everything began here. There's somebody. Let's see. Denarian. There's another person. Oh my god, there's people here. This is great. Look at that. There's actually people here. Holy cow. Let me see if anybody's in Murder Row. Like, that's the coolest place to hang out in all of Silver Moon. Oh, wait. Open your map. Okay. Is it supposed to be an add-on? A map scan? Okay, hang on. Map scan? Is map scan an add-on? Because I don't have that. I'm guessing that would show all the dots of everybody that's here. Bottom left corner. Oh, okay. Bottom left corner. Oh, okay. Scan for characters. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh my god, wow, look at this! They're all in the Royal Exchange! I'm gonna go say hi. Who's this person? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Is anybody in my house? I gotta check my house. So this is where Amma, like, helps train other rogues. Why are there dead people? Who killed them? Oh my god, they killed my family. No! Somebody came in here and killed them. No! Oh my god, dude. Had I been here, I would have fought for my family. They killed them. Okay, I'm gonna check the inn real quick. They didn't kill the drunk guy. He's still there. That's good. Alright. There is one guy in here. Let's see. Let me check the upstairs if anyone's, you know, in the bedrooms. ERPing. This is Amma's house right here. She sleeps on this bed. And this is her book. And this is her hookah. Yay, welcome to my house. Have some tea and crumpets. Like, seriously, this is Amma's house. Like, all the pictures I took for her story, like with Viserion, were on this bed right here. Oh my god, we wearing the same thing? Oh my god. Yo, let me see. Hang on, let me make WoW full screen. Look it! Me and Chomp, we got good fashion sense. I'll take a picture. Wow, we're wearing the same belt, just a different shade. Also, I do have mogs that use that shoulder piece that you're wearing. Wow, we're looking good. You could be my sister. So yeah, I guess I'll go to the bazaar area and I'll just dance there while I work. Okie doke. I'm gonna head out to the Royal Exchange. I mean, where everybody's hanging out. I'm gonna park myself over there and then I'm gonna get back to work. This is gonna make me actually want to log on WoW more because I'm very big into Blood Elves. I don't know if you guys know that. Oh my god, look how many people are here. This is like the good old days. Wow, I can't believe it. People are in Silvermoon again. My home. This is outside my house. See, this is the back door to my house. Yeah, that's right. I own this whole inn. This is my house. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm actually looking forward to midnight. I haven't bought it yet though because money is really tight and I had to pay my taxes today, so it was like, yeah, if I want to afford my rent and my taxes, I cannot buy the new expansion at this present time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna park on my here and I'm gonna play the harp while I work. And yeah. Look at all these people. Unbelievable. You know what? I haven't roleplayed in-game in a long time. Like, I might actually want to roleplay in the game again. Because people are in Silvermoon. And this is like my habitat, you know? So, I don't know. I might do it. We'll see. Of course, I also got to keep up with my other role plays too. I owe Need some posts and I owe Babone some posts, so I will get caught up. I feel like I need to lower this nipple a little bit. Let me just do that. It's been a while since I looked at the in-game WoW. Yeah. I'm excited though for how they're gonna update Quel'Tha Loss because like the pictures of it looked incredible, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to fly there. Yeah, that looks right. That like this nipple was just like a little too high, but now it's like lined up right. It was because I minimized it and I wasn't looking at it. Like sometimes when you stare at your picture for too long, you know, you miss stuff. And then when you take a break from looking at it and you look at it again, you notice like mistakes like right away, like they just pop out at you. So it's good to periodically like take a break and stop looking at it because you know you're too close to it. Also need to make the nipple a little bigger, just a little bit. Because, like, the other nipple is bigger. Just, whoops, size it up a bit. Yeah, rotate it. Boom. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks much better. Now they're more even. Okay, now I'm just gonna thicken this line over here. And then I'm going to do the sketchy shading lines. There we go. Thick lines are so great for bulky, muscly characters too. Because they just give the character like a very strong look. Strong, bold lines for strong, bold character. Oh yeah, I gotta continue where his belt would be, so belt. There we go. Yeah, it conveys power and strength. Yeah. And it's also just, it's like a technique that was like very commonly used in the, you know, Western like superhero comics. Like they'd always use really bold, thick outer lines and then just tons of detail. Like they'd go ham on the detail. It's Alicera. You drew my Belf Thief Kinara and my Demon Hunter Karya for me. Aw, people remember me. Hi. I am so stoked to see people in Silvermoon again. Hee. Look at this. They're even having a duel. That's cool. Look at that. People are role-playing. Midnight is gonna revive it fully. I bet it will. Hehe. Yeah, anytime WoW does something for Blood Elves, that's when it gets my attention. Like, when it did the War Within expansion and Dornegal and the Earthen Dwarves, I was like, eh. I mean, I'm not really a dwarf person. You know, so I was kind of like, eh. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Sorry. I'm an elf person. I love elves. Dornegal was meh, and so was the Ringing Deeps. Yeah, like, I don't know, it didn't really grab me. I do miss the WoW RP community, but sadly, none of the issues that drove me away from the game have gone away, but I hope that Midnight is good for those that play. I hope so, too. I will keep you posted on that when it comes out. Because I know, you know, I tend to get really negative Nancy about WoW, but that's just because, like, I really haven't been enjoying the game the way I used to since Legion, I would say. I mean, I did play through all of BFA, but then when Shadowlands came out, the game just really started falling apart for me. Like, Shadowlands to me was the worst expansion that WoW ever had. It was so bad that they're literally retconning the lore from it. Like, they're retconning all the first one's lore. To be like, yeah, maybe the first ones aren't the ones that really actually created everything. Maybe that's just what people in the Shadowlands believe, but it isn't the truth. And, you know, because that whole plot with Zoval, like, the worst is yet to come, or whatever it was he said when he died, when he's like, you know, basically predicting bad things gonna happen. Like, yeah, those bad things, they're getting retconned. As far as I can tell, they aren't specifically retconning it, they're just giving different angles still. Yeah, either way, they really do they needed to, like, do something, you know, to fix it, because, as an expansion, Shadowlands, to me, all I think of is Stygia grind. Living in the Maw, doing Torghast, and grinding for Stygia. And I don't know, it was like the most mind-numbing thing, and I just couldn't do it. So, yeah. And yeah, it was like the first expansion ever in the history of WoW that I didn't play through. Like I made it to the Venthyr zone, you know, where Castle Nathria is. And I didn't finish all the quests there in the zone. I really didn't like Maldraxxus. Like, I'm not into the rotting, corpsey, undead aesthetic. I liked the Night Phase zone and the Kyrian zone. Like, I thought they were pretty places. Yeah. But, I don't know. I didn't enjoy the story, and the quests were tedious and grindy, and I don't know, I'm kind of just getting over the tedious grindy stuff. Like, I know that's the trademark of MMOs, is that they want to eat up all your time and that you have to play for like 6 to 8 hours a day if you want to actually get anywhere in the game. But I don't have the focus for that anymore. I used to play WoW back in like 2009, 2010. I used to play for like 17 hours a day. But that was like because I didn't have any other job, and I was also like really depressed because my mom died. And WoW was literally my escape, you know? So I was like completely immersed in World of Warcraft back then. It literally was my life and my world because I couldn't handle living in my real life, so I liked living in Azeroth. And over the years, you know, as my grief and depression went away, or, you know, minimized to where I can actually have more of a life, I stopped playing WoW as much. And now I really only play WoW like maybe 1 to 2 days a month, just to do the trading post because I want to get like all the mounts and the transmogs and the toys. And even though I always ask myself, I'm like, why? Because like you don't even play, so like what's the point of doing this to get these things? I ask myself that every single month. So it's like half the time when I'm grinding out the trading post, I'm not really enjoying myself at all. Like, I'm just kind of going through the motions, like checking off the boxes to, you know, get as many of the things done as I can. But I'm not like actually playing the content of the game. I don't even know what the story really is. I like, other than, you know, for Dragonflight, I didn't really play Dragonflight either. And I didn't really play War Within, so it's like I'm behind on the story and the lore. I don't really know what's going on anymore. And yeah, whenever I do play, I just end up doing holidays and mount farming and old content. So I always feel like a little bit lost in the game with the new stuff. Like I feel like there's a lot of bloat. There's just too much stuff to do. And when my quest log gets like really, really full, my brain just like dies. I'm like, oh no. I get overwhelmed and then I can't play anymore because I get overwhelmed by there being too much stuff to do. And then my brain tells me, you have more important things that you need to be doing. Like, you need to be focusing on your business. You need to be like making money. You need to be working on art projects. Like, you need to be an adult. Like, you can't be spending all your time gaming anymore. So, like, even if I wanted to play the game and enjoy it, I always feel guilty. Like, I need to be spending my time better. Because it's like, yo, you're struggling to pay your rent and your bills. Like, you really shouldn't be wasting your time playing a video game, you know? Same thing for, like, just watching endless hours of YouTube, or watching, like, you know, Netflix shows or whatever. Like, I guilt trip myself. I'm like, you need to be working on something important. Like, finish your VTuber avatar. Learn how to use Live 2D. make YouTube videos, work on your commissions. And if I'm not working on art related stuff, then it's like, okay, then I gotta like do the chores, you know, do the dishes, do the laundry, mop the floors, clean the bathroom, play with Bibble, give Bibble her outdoor time. And then the only like recreational thing that I do allow myself to do that I do every day is role playing. Like role playing is my escape. And it's like, well, not just an escape, but it's like my happy place. I love writing. So instead of playing World of Warcraft, I am writing really fun stories. And that's like, that to me is the most fulfilling thing that I just enjoy. I think more than anything, like no video game can compare to role playing for me. And I get to write, you know, my squid boys, and I love them so much. I have so much fun writing stories with my aliens. Did they say there's a human? Bullying a human. There's no humans here, are there? This isn't a cross-faction zone yet. Dude walked in like he wouldn't get oh, okay. It's not. There was a human here and they killed him. Okay. Oh yes, I am definitely enjoying our roleplay. For sure, Z's. It is important to take breaks too. RP is how I stay balanced. As I level, been focusing on just campaign stuff so I can know the story. Shadowlands was blatant about eating your time. Yeah, just reading up the chat here. RP tab. There we go. Oh. But yeah, so instead of playing video games, I roleplay. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been doing my RPs with Babone, and I've been doing RPs with Need. And my RPs with Nara are still going, but like she hasn't posted in a really long time. And when she does post, it's like maybe once a month. So she's, you know, she's working on stuff she's got going on in her life. So hopefully, eventually she'll, you know, get back into it. But for now, you know, I have a lot of RPs going, so it still like scratches that itch, you know. I got my squid boys having adventures, and I'm having fun with it. There needs to be a Crisis on Infinite Earth style event where all the RPs meet up. Oh my god, that would be crazy. uh... Oh my god, Blaze just sent me a comic. It's a panda and she's got like a whole arsenal of weapons hiding in her tail and she's going through a metal detector. And they're like, do you have anything hiding in your tail? That was good. Yo, if there was like a story where there was like a multiverse thing and all my Squid Boy RPs merged, there would be like 3 versions of Siahi. That would be crazy. At least one of the versions he's single, so there wouldn't be any kind of complications, but like there's the version with, you know, Siahi and Finnegan and then Siahi and Billy. So that would be really funny if this Siahis got mixed up and like Billy met the Finnegan Siahi. But you know, he also kind of looks like Finnegan, so Siahi would get kind of confused, like, hey Finn, you grew a beard and where'd your scars go? He'd definitely be confused for sure. And your eyes got a little greener. Cause like Finn's eyes are like blue-green, but like Billy's eyes are like emerald green. But they do both look very much alike, and they're both Irish redheads. So yeah, the 2 Siahis, like, and then the Guru Siahi. I don't know, is it pronounced Garu or? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. That's how it sounded like they said in YouTube videos. But yeah, he would like see the, you know, the Finnegan and be like, Billy, you have scars all over you, and like, you shaved off your beard. He'd be so confused. And you have an Irish accent instead of a Southern accent all of a sudden. Oops, copyright music. Oh no! Ah, Spotify, no! I don't know how loud the music is, like if it's coming through super well, so if YouTube caught that Horse with No Name playing, it's definitely gonna like take down my video. Hopefully the music's not loud and my voice is like, okay, good. Whew, we got past it. Whew. Because my playlist goes through the copyright free stuff and then all of a sudden it hits the copyright stuff and I wasn't paying attention. I didn't stop it in time. Whoopsie doodles. Irish descent. Yeah, Billy is Irish descent, but like he has a southern accent, you know, because he lives in America. Born and bred in the Virginias. Also, you want to know something funny? Whenever Clem talks, I kind of hear, you know, Foghorn Leghorn. I say. Like, in my head, I hear Foghorn Leghorn. Do you too? I say. Like, I hear that kind of, like, southern drawl, you know. Now, let me tell you here. I love it, though. I really like your characters. Like, they're a lot of fun. It fits him. I was going for generic deep southern. Well, like every time he says "I say," I hear Foghorn Leghorn. I say. Well, let me tell you. So for anybody who is confused about what we're talking about, so we're doing a Werewolf the Apocalypse themed roleplay where we tossed in my aliens with the werewolves. And it's, you know, it's based on Werewolf the Apocalypse is like an offshoot of World of Darkness, which is a vampire roleplay. So this roleplay does have vampires as well. But we mostly focus on the Guru. Yeah, it's set in a small little town in West Virginia called Biscuit Mountain, and the vampires in the town have like a truce with the werewolves. And they run a hospital, so, you know, obviously they can get their blood, but they're also, you know, they're being good. They're not being naughty, murder people, drink their blood kind of vampires, you know. So, like, our characters do work with them. And we've had all kinds of crazy shenanigans happen. Like, the story basically started with, like, Siahi was chasing a Zuman, which is another kind of alien that I have. You guys might have seen the artwork of it. If you ever look in my original art channel, I have artwork of my character Zakun, and he is an alien species called Zuman. And they have like 4 arms, and they kind of resemble like Venom, you know, they have like a lot of teeth, they have 4 eyes. They're like xenomorphic in a way, very monstrous looking. So their species is like really devastating to the universe because they are ruled by a queen. And like for thousands of years, basically what their people do is they go around, they find planets, they harvest all of the resources. If there's intelligent life there, they enslave them and use them to, you know, help harness the resources. And then when they're done, they take all of the energy from the core of the planet and basically turn the planet into a lifeless husk. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're trying to create and power a time machine, because they destroyed their own planet completely, like a long time ago. And they want to try and, you know, use this time machine to rewind past that event and reclaim their world. So my character Zakun is a scout, and he's basically looking for planets for the queen, but he was also a slave and really mistreated, and, you know, they murdered his parents, and he had a really rough life. Like, he's missing an eye. One of his tails is chopped off because they have 2 tails. He's like really scarred up, you know, he's not in great shape. But they have history with Siahi's people because they tried to destroy his planet, but the Quran leaks fought them off. Like, there was a huge war, and they were able to, you know, defend their world and fight off the Zuman, which was no easy thing. And, you know, apparently this whole thing started like 5,000 years ago, so this is like ancient history for them. But they have, you know, tasked themselves with trying to hunt down Zuman wherever they can find them and make sure that this never happens again. So Siahi was on his way to Earth hunting down Zakun because he knew he found this planet. He tracked him there. And when he got there, there was another alien species that apparently was invading and, you know, wrecking havoc. And he came upon this house, and it was like a gruesome scene. Like, all the aliens, Babone called them pricky teeth. They were all dead, like horrifically murdered. And so Siahi enters this house, and he has his phaser gun, and he's just like terrified. Like, he's like, what the hell happened here, you know? Like, pricky T invasion, and they're all dead. And then he comes across Billy, and Billy is in his Krynos form, which is like, you know, the full-on werewolf form for Guru. Guru is the name for the werewolves in the Werewolf the Apocalypse. And Billy is like in a total rage. And he doesn't know, you know, Siahi's not an enemy, and basically tries to kill him. and Siahi has to use his psychic powers to subdue him. And once they're, you know, able to communicate with each other, they become allies. And Siahi like finds himself like living on Earth and learning about the Guru and helping them. And boy, do they need help. And that's basically how the story started. Like, there was a lot of crazy, horrible things that the characters have already had to fight, like black spiral dancers that serve the worm, which the worm is basically like I guess a god of destruction. It's kind of like the void in WoW. Like, it wants death and destruction and decay to everything. And the Guru have to protect the planet and make sure that this doesn't happen, that the worm doesn't win. So, like, Siahi ends up fighting with, you know, Billy and his people. And eventually, over time, you know, we have it where, like, there's all kinds of, like, alien immigrants and Zuman refugees and all kinds of challenges that they faced. And it's been so much fun, gotta say. Meanwhile, in the RP, the Zuman destroyed their world because their leaders worship the worm, an evil god of destruction. Zakun becomes an anti-hero. Yeah, you have an anti-hero too. That's your Argyle character. Argyle McGregor. So he was a black spiral dancer. And our characters were able to purify him and remove the worm taint from his soul. And also he has a sister that I play, Eliza McGregor. Same thing. So we got these like anti-hero characters that I really enjoy. Like, they were on the side of evil and now they're on the side of good. And that's always fun. I like playing stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically, you know, a summary. And then, like, as the story evolved, we also made it so, like, some of the aliens are also Guru, and all the stuff that applies to Earth applies to their planets, too. So, like, Siahi finds out that he is also Guru. Just there's different kinds of Guru on different planets. But their battle is all the same. Like, they're all fighting the worm. And the Weaver, too. So, yeah. They gotta protect their worlds. And yeah, like, thanks to this RP, I've learned so much about Werewolf the Apocalypse. Like, I mean, I might not fully understand all the lore, but I think I'm getting, like, a pretty good grasp of it. Siahi's planet got heavily corrupted by the Weaver after the Zuman invasion killed off many of the Aroxy Guru. Yeah. So the Weaver, you could probably explain the Weaver better than I can, but the Weaver, like, is represented by, like, spiders, and they're really into technology. And they want order. They want, like, everything to be in such perfect order and stasis that, like, time doesn't move and nothing can happen, nothing can change. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. But yeah, when they fight the Weaver, they're actually fighting like these spider-like creatures, and they got their webs all over everything. I summed it up pretty well. Yay! Sweet. Yeah, so like, because the Quran leaks are very, very tech-heavy in their planet is like very, very infested by the Weaver. So, you know, in our RP, we gotta have them go into the Umbra and, like, see what Araxi looks like. Like, it's probably worse than the cabin that our characters stumbled upon that was infested by the Weaver. Like, Merkez, the city that Siahi lives in, oh my god, it's probably super bad with Weaver. So I have a question. If they, like, defeat the Weaver in Araxi, will the city, when they're done, be, like, super decayed? Because, like, 5,000 years of Weaver infestation. And when time finally catches up to the city, is the city gonna be like horrendously ruined? That's what I wonder. I'd have to think on it. Yeah. Because that would be crazy. Oh my god. Like, I definitely imagine our characters are probably at some point gonna be like doing more stuff on Araxi too, not just on Earth. But right now they have a lot going on Earth. So they have so much going on. Whoops, wrong brush. There we go. You know me, guys. I like using this brush all the time. I abuse this brush. Okay, now I gotta write his name on here. Do you want me to write his full name, Brakken Darkward? Or do you just want me to write his first name? First name. Okie dokie. I'm gonna write it and move it around, see where it looks best. And let's see, what do I got on my commission list for tomorrow? Just curious. Oh hey! Tomorrow is Blaze Spirit's roommate or boyfriend? Phyrexis or Pyrexis? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Boyfriend, okay. So it's a Skaven, which is like a rat kind of anthro rat character. Because I know like in like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, like Skaven are like these rat kind of creatures. I'm very ignorant about this. I'm so sorry. Like, but I don't know what Skaven are from. Skyrim is... Oh, Skeevers. Oh, okay. Skeevers. Warhammer is Skaven. Gotcha. Thank you. I never played Warhammer, and all I know about it is from, like, AU Archivist, like, what he's told me during our art lessons and stuff. How Warhammer 40k is basically just insanity, like, the most hopeless, war-torn universe ever, where everybody is horrible, and they're always fighting, and anything could kill you at any time. Like, that was basically my understanding of what Warhammer is about. Like, there's no heroes in Warhammer, they're all terrible. Let's see, where does this look good? Maybe right there? Oh, so Warhammer and Warhammer 40k are different. See, this is how much I don't really know. Once he wakes up, I'll pull you in to chat with him so he can give you any small details to help. Okay, cool. So, what's the difference between Warhammer and Warhammer 40k? Because I don't know much about either of them. I know, like, that they involve, like, little figurines that people paint. And I do believe it's like a tabletop RPG, I'm guessing, and the figurines are like physical representations of people's characters and troops and stuff, I'm guessing. And it's like, I know it's also a very expensive hobby. Like, I've been told that those little figurines cost a lot of money, and people paint them and stuff. Warhammer is fantasy, and Warhammer 40k is kind of sci-fi fantasy. They're both set in basically the same universe. One in the early times and one in, well, 40k. Warhammer 40k is literally 40,000 years into the future of Warhammer, so it's very futuristic space/fantasy horror. Warhammer is set in the fantasy world, 40k is set in the far, far future of mankind in the... Lawman Blaze summed it up better than I could. Yeah, you're all typing the answer at the same time and they beat you to it. Alright, well thank you guys. Now I have a better understanding. And Brakken is done. Yay. Oh, wait. I did forget some stuff. I forgot to do the Night Elf stripes on his cheeks. And I forgot to do the Lich Fire eye glow. So let me do that. Okay, let me look at my references here. You can see how much bulkier he is from the Night Elf model. Like much bulkier. And we don't talk about Warhammer End Times. I don't even know what that is. We only talk about End Times if we talk about Vermintide. Which is funny that the rats have this tech. Man, I don't know what that's about. So Skaven are part of Warhammer. They're kind of the introduction to the warp and technology. Okay. Yeah, I have to draw one tomorrow, and I don't know, like, anything about them at all. When I was thinking of them, I was thinking of the, like, the Ninja Turtles, you know, rat. And my brain has been completely blanking on what his name was. Splinter? Like, are Skaven like Splinter from Ninja Turtles? Okay, let me see. He's got 3 stripes on each eye. No, okay. They are humanoid rats, but that's where the comparison ends. Okay. So they don't look like Splinter? I should probably, like, look them up. Oh, Skaven society is very stab in the backy. They dress in rags and bones and stuff, and some of them have technology like machine guns. Why do the rats have machine guns? Oh my god. That's kind of hilarious. I love that. I actually love rats because I think they're super cute. Like, I love mice and rats and rodents. So that's gonna be fun, drawing like a rat dude. An anthro rat dude. Pyrrhixus is very different as he is a multiverse traveling Skaven and he has the power to warp reality through deal-making powers. Cool. The Skaven technology is the best in the world. Die man thing. They sound like a lot of fun, for sure.
These feelings will go away. Don't let it feed in your rage. Your new chapter awaits. No, you're not weak for crying. Emotions are all expiring. Time heals when everything flies fast. Bottoms up, let's drink sparkling champagne. Let's celebrate.
Alright, now I gotta do the Lich Fire eyes.
What's life without a little bit of pain? I'm done. I'm tired.
By the end of time, Skaven have been tapping into the warp and have a lot of technology and alchemy and stuff like portals. They have portals. So, like, what is their intelligence like? Are they like goblins in World of Warcraft, or are they like kobolds? Like really smart kobolds that have tech and machine guns. That would just be really funny. You no take machine gun.
For high altitude, power above your own thoughts. Stomach tied up in knots.
I'm talking sci-fi style Stargate type world.
Words pressed up against your ears. Breathe
They're like if you gave the kobolds drow society and genius intellect. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
a little bit of tears. I'm done. I'm tired of trying to run. When we look back.
But also absolutely zero trust in each other and massively inflated egos. Oh dear. Okay, Lich Fire Eyes. So all I gotta do is the Lich Fire Eyes, and then he is done. Let me get that going. Lich Fire Eyes. Whoa. Mike is rooting around for food. He's hungry. He'll like my tomatillo salsa. Came out so good. Okay, so we're gonna take this one. Blur. Gaussian blur. Little blur blur. This one add glow. And a little blur. And then we lower opacities. There we go. Lich Fire Eyes. Check. Drow society. They could overrun the world, and if they stop stabbing each other in the back, they almost do anyway. They sound like a lot of fun. Alright, so Brakken is done. Let me save it for you, and I'm gonna upload it to Artistry, post it to the server, send you the file. You know the whole thing. Brakken Night Elf form sketch. Save. Thank you. Alright, file incoming. And then I'm going to go feed Mike because he needs dinner. And I also need dinner because I'm actually pretty hungry. It's been a couple of hours since I ate. And then when I'm all done with that, I will post in the roleplays. See, but I understand the Skaven question is different, just explaining the race in general in ways that are more understandable. Yeah, thank you guys, because honestly I had like no idea what I was going to be drawing tomorrow. Like I didn't know nothing, like I didn't know what a Skaven was, I don't know much about Warhammer. So I appreciate all the information, because that helps me like develop a better picture in my head too, which will help me draw the character more. Okay, I'm uploading it to Artistry, and I'm going to send you the link so you can mark it as approved/complete. And once again, thank you so much for commissioning me. I appreciate it. And I have a lot more commissions to do for you that are still in the queue. And we will get to them. Alright, here is the link for you. With a Siahi thumbs up. And then I'm going to post it in the server real quick. Brakken, there he is. I've done 3 cool sketches of him so far. And one of them is going to get colored next month, I do believe. Now I must spam my emotes. Like at this point, you know, like I've thought about like why do I spam all these emotes like in the exact same order and the exact same emotes every single time. And it just became an OCD thing. It's like I have to do it because every other picture I post has these emotes on them. So it's like I can't stop now because then it would break the cycle, you know? Because if you guys are ever wondering like why do I always spam those emotes? It started out with I wanted to spam the emotes that I myself had made at the time. So it's like, yeah, I made these, I want to use them. And then, you know, eventually, like, some people, like Blaze Spirit, you're the one who tacked on the Heart on Fire emote. So then I had to keep that one on there. And then eventually, you know, it just became what it is now. Like, I don't know why I do it, but I do it for continuity because every single piece of art I post has those emotes on it, and it just wouldn't be right if I didn't spam the emotes. I don't really have a good reason for why I do it other than like OCD, you know? So I'll just chalk it up to that. OCD because I need the continuity. Okay, my lovely. So I am going to end the stream here for tonight and go have some din-din. And thank you guys so much for keeping me company and watching. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, maybe I'll get back into role-playing in Silver Moon on Wormrest Accord. So, you know, if you guys are around and you see me, you know, say hello. And come on into my house over there and I'll make you some tea. It'll be Swift Thistle because I'm a rogue and that's the only tea I got. Okay, bye-bye. Ciao for now.